This is the 31st Lap Podcast, recorded live in the studios of FingerLakes1.com in downtown Seneca Falls, New York. And now, your hosts, Rich Post, John Bonus, Mike Mallet, and Chris Marquardt.
Good evening and welcome to the 31st Lap. I'm Chris Marquardt. Joining us in the studio tonight, we've got everybody. We've got Rich Post, Mike Mallet, and John Bonus all joining us here for this edition of the 31st Lap. We'll be catching up with Jessica Power a little bit later on, and we're also going to be talking with Jeremy Corcoran of Canandaigua Motorsports Park. Mike's got all sorts of big announcements. We got the first race in the books for the Dick Dragon Motorsports Fantasy Modified season, so we got all sorts of stuff going on. Jumping right into it, Mike's got all sorts of stuff. You want to do that now, or you want to hold off onto that?
We can do it now. I mean, it's out there, Jerry, and I'm loving every minute of it. But no, Monday. If you have not been on to Dirt Track Digest, which I'll assume everyone that listened to the show has been, just going out on a limb on that one. Most people. We launched the Dirt Track Digest app. I told you last week that was in the works, and we got her done just in time. I wanted to launch it Monday. I finished it Saturday, so it worked out. We got, if you haven't had a chance to download it or check it out yet, it's got a couple of super schedules in it. It's got dirt modified super schedule, and believe me, that what's the word for it? That sucked. Doing all the work for that. The sprint car one was actually worse because that's just Northeast sprint car stuff. But every place that has a sprint car race from Ohio East is in there, so that sucked too. But it's there.
It took you forever in a day. Huh?
It was not fun.
How many downloads have you got so far?
Just about 200 so far.
Wow.
So keep them coming. Make sure you set it on auto update because I'm going to try to update some various things. I got some other ideas of things I want to put in there. If you haven't checked out the track locator yet, be sure to do that. If you click on a racetrack, if you have an idea, you can get directions actually right to the track via the Google Maps that's in there. So that's nice. Also, when you do that, there's links to the Speedway websites, so all the tracks that race modifieds, there are links to the website. Also, the phone number for the race day phone is there. So all the different things you need there. Of course, the 31st Lap show is there too, our feed. So if you need if you miss the show, it will automatically update in your phone our feed, so it's there. So you can listen through your phone to our 31st Lap if you missed the show.
I'm checking it out right now for the first time because you downloaded it in my phone.
Yeah, you're both checking it out. Yeah,
I got to tell you that midget schedule looks pretty good.
Yeah, the one thing you did. Thanks. I figured, Bomas wanted midgets on there. He's like, "You going to do midgets?" I'm like, "No,
you are."
I'm like, "You want to do it? Do it," and I'll put it in there.
Okay,
I'll put the super schedule in there. Then, of course, there's a link to email me. Of course, in my Twitter feeds there, and lastly, there's links to the Dirt Track Digest front page, the forum, and also to the photo gallery. Please don't ask if I have it done for iPhone because as of right now I don't. I'm trying to find a way to do it cheap, which for some reason Apple, there's no way to do it cheap. Like I have to buy a $100 program, then I got to spend $100 on Apple fee. Like it's just stupid. Like this literally, Google Play was like, you want to launch an app? Yeah, $25. Okay, boom, there it is. And for those out there, the app is a free app. And if you're wondering why there's little ads on the bottom, it's a free app, and it did cost me money to make, so... Bear with a little bit of the advertising on there. It's not bad. It pops up every once in a while. So, and I know I'm not getting rich quick off of it. I can tell you that. But hey, I appreciate those folks that have downloaded already and spread the word. Spread the word. Again, our goal is to break even on this stuff. It's not to really make money, but it's not to lose money either.
Well,
right?
Good goal.
Yeah, I know. Just don't lose money. That's the key.
Good goal.
Yeah.
Let me know how that works out.
Yeah, I look good. It looks good on paper, but. In reality, nothing makes money. But
I've been talking with some folks on the Pinnacle Studio stuff. I'm trying to find ways to update the video quality that we're able to produce with Smashed Empire Films, and it's $100 thing here, $100 thing there.
Yeah, Apple sucks, man.
Dime, and I mean, I don't even use Apple. It's all PC based stuff, and like you said, it's some of this stuff. I just, you know what, this is as good as it's going to get for where things.
Right, it wasn't bad. I mean, like I said, I had to buy it was like $100 fee to join the Andromos, who I went through. They have a couple different things you can.
They got an app builder kind of like GoDaddy's got a website builder.
Yeah. Andromo is an app builder, and you can put in there anything you want. And I got a little bit of coding experience in terms of website building. So if you know how to do that, it makes it a heck of a lot easier because the super schedule. Whew, that is some serious work.
Let me ask you something. Your schedules you put together, modified sprints and all that, midgets. Yep. Are you going to put the winners as you go along?
Yes.
Are you?
I'm going to try. I do a weekly winners list anyways, so I figured, what the hell? Let's just add another 3 hours worth of work. Why not?
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, I already got it. I'm doing a column, doing 2 columns, doing that. You know what? I brought it on myself. I don't want sympathy, and I am enjoying it. I keep telling myself that every Monday when I'm so tired I can't function.
Well, we'll talk to you in August.
Yeah, well, you see, right now it's just there's no downtime, man. Like I'm coaching, so you coach, you got that. You go to that 3 to 5 every day. Then you're going racing on Saturday, Sunday. So and then you're writing all night Sunday.
All you gotta do is ask for help.
No, I can't. I mean, there's nothing I can ask people to help me with. I mean,
unless you're going to let somebody into the backside of the website, they're not going to be able to help you with.
I know. I mean, the one thing that you can't help with is what I'm doing. Like I can't. My stuff is all time-consuming stuff.
What thing you can do is sell ads for Dirt Track Digest.
Yes. If you would like to buy an ad for Dirt Track Digest, we would love to have you.
I'm talking about posting the winners and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If you need help posting the winners and stuff, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
All you got to do is ask.
I'll send you the Excel files, and you can just pop them in and email them to me every week. Now, I do a winners list anyway, so hopefully this weekend we'll see how it works the first time through. I've updated the app once since I put it up because I updated the super schedule. And it seems easy. I'll hope that it's easy when I do it the next time. But you know how that goes. Everything seems easy on paper, and then once you
actually do it and see how it works.
Right. So we'll see. But I hope people enjoy the app so far. And
with the way Dirt Track Digest is structured, you get the little synopsis, and then it says read more, and you click on that, and it takes you to the full story.
Yeah.
Is that a dedicated web page that it goes to?
Yes, each page is its own dedicated page. Yeah,
I'm toying with that now as we develop the Smashed Empire news stuff.
Yeah, and that's what that's what WordPress does. We're trying to do some things with that with our front page. Well, can't really talk about the details, but we got a lot of goals. It's just a matter of getting the money and everything together to do it, and that's where we're at right now. I'm trying to get some sponsors, get some advertising. I mean, my goal is to get an advertiser for the app and for the super schedule, and we'll lump them together and put your banner ad in the app. It'll be right at the top right now where it says, if you have the app, when you load it into your phone, you click on it, it says Dirt Track Digest on top, and then there's a Dirt Track Digest banner. Well, where that DTD banner is, I'd like to put an ad, and sell it to the highest bidder.
Dirt Track Digest presented by so-and-so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd like to have Dirt Track Digest presented by anybody.
Dirt Track Digest presented by FingerLakes1.com? What?
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I doubt it's going to happen, but...
You too?
Yeah. So, man. So that's the app. I mean, that's the big news this week. And, again, every few weeks we're trying to come up with something new or something exciting to help our audience out. So
the Dick Dragon Motorsports Modified Fantasy program presented by Dirt Track Digest?
Yeah. Was the placement of your banner on my website
that was good.
Okay?
That was fine, yeah.
Was it okay?
Yeah, I sent him a banner and said, hey, you're advertising your crap on my site. Put up your banner.
It takes up the whole page.
I literally said, hey, you need to put a banner up.
Do you have...
That's part of your hosting bill.
Do you have a banner? Do you have a banner?
A Dirt Track
ready
Digest
to go?
Yeah, I have one. I can email it to you right now.
Email it to me.
All right, I will.
I'll get one up there. I'll get one every place I go. I know it doesn't help you because I don't do real motorsport.
No, you do demo derby, so it doesn't really count. But, hey. No, that's fine.
Maybe you should put a link on there.
I don't think he's going to. We've already talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We've busted each other's chops on that. So, man.
I figured I'd throw it out.
It took me 8 minutes to talk about my app. That's pretty impressive.
That's good, though.
I got 8 minutes out of it.
That's 8 minutes that
none of us can get back.
So far, I mean, if you
those are gone.
It's good quality time.
That was fun.
You've already got what, 57 cents off the advertising?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Update.
You're welcome.
57 cents. Yeah. Click on the damn thing.
I did.
Click on the ad.
Is that one of the Google AdSense ads?
Yeah.
Did you know that you can't tell him to do that?
Yeah, I know. I just voided my contract.
Speaking of Google AdSense,
you still haven't gotten yours approved?
No.
So
I got mine up and running.
You can't email them directly either.
No, because it's Google and they suck.
It's ridiculous.
Let me say this though: Google is better than Apple, so I guess I can't complain.
I don't know what to do to get it approved. It's been in like the holding pattern for 3 weeks now.
I don't know, man. Like I don't.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They got like a. You can go like the
burn out.
You click the
I'm
link.
Tired.
You click the link for like support or whatever.
Right.
And all it lets you do is fill out your name and your email.
And your tax.
You can't fill in a
again,
question.
Right?
There's nowhere to fill in a question. So all you do is contact support with your name and your email address, and they send back an auto-generated email, and it's the same one every time.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it pisses me off.
You know, I got to say, I'm pretty. You know, if we're talking about things that are pissing us off,
is it
the weather? Is really.
Are they your GoDaddy or not?
They're my
your
Google
AdSense
AdSense ads.
Your AdSense stuff on the 31st Lab stuff.
It's on everything on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
look
on
the 31stlab.com, that one. Is that
it's the same one, yeah. Yeah. Because I make so much off that one too. I made 7 cents off that since I put it up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So between my app and 31stlab.com, I made 64 freaking cents. I can almost buy a cheeseburger.
It sounds to me like Mallet's buying dinner.
Yep. We're going
just
out.
Another 30 more cents. And you can hit the classy cafe.
Hey.
Oh no, you can't get through the door.
Dude, nope, not for that. But he can buy us crackers.
Another 30 years, and I'll be able to pay for everything that I've spent the money on already.
It's good to know you're in it for the long haul, Mike.
Yeah, I am. You know, I want to turn a profit in 2075.
Because
And make sure your grandkids are all set.
Because according to Bank of America, he has to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The loan I got to purchase it, right? No. But I'll tell you, no, it's been good so far. You know, we've talked the last couple of weeks. It's been good. I can't. The feedback from the people on the site has been extremely positive, and it's that's encouraging. You know, when you have the people you work with and the people you talk to, they're all excited about what we're doing. I mean, I've already gotten phone calls from racetracks and letting us, you know, building our credential list and things like that. You know, we're all set at Williams Grove and places like that. You know,
how do they do with you guys, being that you
know
are
it's
an
tough.
internet venue?
You got some places want to see your numbers, and they want to see how many hits you get and all that, and the unique visitors and stuff. I mean, we're pretty in the world of dirt track racing. I mean, we're reputable in that sense. I'm not going to say we're the best. We're not dirt on dirt or anything. You know,
Ken just offered 50 more cents straight up without having to go through Google to keep you off DTD.
Keep me off DTD. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
He couldn't even.
Wow, this is 2 weeks in a row that he's
ripping on me, not you.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. To take he'll give you 50 cents to
take
the
Google off.
The ads off. Guess
what?
Well,
here was the thing. When I built the app, I try to do everything we can for free because I don't want to charge our loyal persons any money to, you know, they pay enough to go to the races and do all of that. So we try to keep it free, you know, and that's why I decided to put the little ad on the bottom because, you know, that it's still free. I mean, it's if you want to click on it, click on it. If not, so be it. But, you know, every little bit helps. So
don't you wish we had this about 5-6 years ago? We were running all over Hell's Half Acre for the racing, and there was nothing. I mean,
see now
just, it was hey.
Yeah, see now I mean at least I'm writing it all off. It's all tax, you know, business. So I'm happy about that. You know, it's a business expense, like traveling all over God's green earth and hotels. I'm keeping every damn receipt now. 'Cause I'm spending a hell of a lot more money. And everybody should be happy this week. I'm going to New Egypt on Saturday, in theory. That's the plan. And I'm giving up sprint cars for modifieds this weekend.
You're going to see sprint cars.
Yeah, on Sunday. But I'm going there for modifieds, too. Come on, John. I'm only going for the modifieds.
Listen, give him a little credit.
Nice try.
I did pick New Egypt. I could have went to Port. I could have went to Lincoln. It's going to be freaking cold, though. I'll tell you that.
Just so everybody listening.
I'm sick of the weather. I'll tell you that. It's starting to piss me off.
Just so everybody listening knows, we do have a programming update. We anticipated Jeremy Corcoran that was going to be on with us, and Mike earlier in the evening said he wasn't going to be doing interviews, and he lucked out. Jeremy is pulled out.
I was gonna pass the buck this week. Let you guys have some fun.
Yeah. Well, we got Jessica coming up a little bit later on.
Everyone's like, don't everybody. John. You know what? I won't do the interview, but I'll hold the phone. No, I am not holding the phone again.
No, you're right.
I was terrible at that last. Terrible.
Suddenly,
kept screwing it up. I couldn't get the thing in the.
Suddenly, the menial task of hanging onto a phone was far more in depth than something Mike wants no responsibility of.
It's too complicated for me. I'm not smart enough to hold the phone. Listen, I got enough on my plate. I can't handle the phone too.
You got a laptop.
You sound so stressed out. Why in the world would you be so tense?
You know what?
Aren't you glad you took that on?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah. He didn't. That's all that matters. That's why I put it down there, because you can't see it.
I saw it. The camera didn't.
The camera didn't. That's the key.
The camera
that was
did
the
not
key.
see-
I
the
made sure
camera
the
did-
camera did not see it.
Yeah,
Ken didn't see what you just did.
No, I said hi to Ken. Ken said knew just going to snow out. It's not going to
It's
snow
supposed
out.
to be in the 50s Saturday.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not going to be cold though. Yeah,
it's
Soupy,
supposed
I'll
to be
stop yelling
supposed-
into the microphone.
It's supposed to be nice, I believe.
Leave Mike alone.
It's okay. I don't mind. I need to take abuse every now and then because I get abusive sometimes. So
Yeah, well, you're going to be taking all sorts of abuse now. Is the
yeah, I can't see right now. We're good. Like I haven't like there's no real topics that are controversial. Nobody did anything stupid at a racetrack yet. But I gotta assume
Yeah.
mid-season somebody's gonna do
Yeah.
something stupid, and then a bunch of people are gonna say something, and then some racetrack's not gonna like it. And now instead of Adam's phone ringing, it'll be mine, and that's gonna suck.
right?
But hey, it's part of the it's part of the it's part of the job, and it's all good.
And
know?
do you really think it's going to take till mid-season for somebody to
No,
do something
no,
stupid?
I was just being positive, trying to give me
I'll
something to
give
look
it.
forward to.
I'll give it 20
know,
minutes. 20 minutes after the first green for a heat race. somebody will
Yeah,
do
I'm not.
something
Again,
stupid.
it is what it is. You just deal. It's part of the gig, You deal with people screaming at you.
Well, you can. I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm not signing up for that.
there's a big
No, you work
difference between-
security.
Yeah, there's a big
it's so
difference
much
between-
different.
Well, it's a lot different.
Yeah, you just throw out drunk
You
guys.
you have to you have to be really 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 nice all the time. There's a point where I don't have to be nice anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Rich
just,
can-
we're done with you. You're
Yeah.
leaving.
Rich can just throw out the drunk guys. Mike has to sit with them.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
no
you
big
have to,
deal.
you have to tolerate it. We don't.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, there goes
Wow,
the camera.
jeez.
again.
Look out!
That was
Look
a
out! Whoa.
minor earthquake in Seneca Falls.
Yeah,
Christ.
so we're good.
Nice. It's just
Wow.
check that app out though. That's pretty impressive.
You like it?
I do.
Like I said,
I was fiddling with it last Thursday after I got home.
I'm hoping to the winners
I
list.
heard that.
Yeah,
That's-
Monday
we,
is
we all heard that, I think.
Monday.
You were fiddling with it when you got home.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. Oh, over at the Gator Show, I was looking at one of the diecast vendors.
Yeah,
They had an Aaron Crocker diecast.
did they really?
Yeah.
When we were talking about it,
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah, it was funny.
That's funny.
It wasn't beat up though.
You didn't
No.
buy it?
No.
It was
What the
not the
hell's
race
wrong with
version.
No, it was still on its wheels.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Man, we're awful. Awful. Hey,
Go
how about
on.
Kyle
on.
Larson actually doing something this week and not wrecking
Yes.
a car?
Yeah,
Look
we'll,
at that.
we'll get
Yeah,
into some of
about
that.
that. We'll get into
How
that.
about that, huh?
Yeah.
The
I
one,
know-
the one
I know-
time I thought he should have.
Yeah. I know John's got all sorts of stuff that he wanted to update us on with the
I
Dick
do?
Dragon stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you
first
do.
race is in,
Oh.
and you got the new system up and running, and everything's moving smooth with that.
Yeah.
We
Everything's working,
Where we
working
at? We
good.
doing
And you still haven't taken my bribe
We,
money and put me to the top of the food chain yet. Thanks.
you look like you're already at the top of the food chain.
Dude, he's over the top.
Yeah, I had to go with the from
It
one
is
fat
good- it is
from
good
one
to be a
fat guy
king.
to another.
Yes, it is good to be the king.
All right, let's do the weekly wins list. Get that out of the way here,
Yeah.
so then we can talk a little bit about some other stuff and get moving on here. So let's go through things that people care about. Bulls Gap, Tennessee, late model racing. So I'll leave that since I said things people care about. Now, Dale McDowell, John Blankenship. Florence, Kentucky was Don O'Neill. Moving on down, Lincoln was snowed out. And boy, what a depressing weekend this was. When you wake up on Saturday morning in a hotel in Selinsgrove and you walk out and there's a good inch of snow on the ground, that sucks. So it was not that good of a weekend. Sprint Cup Series was at Bristol. Casey Kane won. Kyle Busch won the nationwide race, and the K&N East race was Dylan Kwasniewski. NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, Jason Myers picked up the win there. Port Royal weather. ROC was
That was the Southern Mod Tour, I'm assuming?
yes, yeah. ROC Small Block Modified race. The win went to Dwayne Howard on Friday night.
That's
he
right.
passed the Ringos, Rocket Ryan, go down.
Foreplay, all the way.
And Saturday was, like I said, snowed out. I do appreciate what they did for us. And that Selinsgrove snowed out on Saturday for Saturday and Sunday. Like
Yeah.
they said, hey, don't waste your time. There's no way we're getting this track back. So
Yep.
I appreciated that. It sucked because we were there and we had the room already.
Right.
So we're stuck. You're
Yeah.
stuck in your room for a night. But what are you going to do? I mean,
they didn't make you hang around
can't-
all day Sunday thinking you might get it in.
Right. And they can't control that. So, World of Outlaws were at Tulare. It was Tim Kading and Craig Delansky. So 2 wins now for TK.
I watched both of those races
Oh, did you on Dirt Vision?
last weekend, yeah.
Yeah. And
Friday
Craig
night show was
Delansky
pretty good. Saturday kind of sucked.
wasn't very good.
Yeah, it was a rubber down track on
Yeah,
Saturday. But Friday was a good show.
Can't Tulare be really, really good or really, really bad? Like, I've seen video of it being, like, amazing. and then
I've seen it
video
be
of
really
being
good.
just-
I will be honest, I don't think I've seen a lot of video of it not good, but
Right.
The ones that I have seen have usually been pretty good.
Okay.
That's where, speaking of Aaron Crocker, that's where she won her World of Outlaw race was
Right.
to Larry.
And with the Outlaws, did you see their PR guy is done after April 13th? Sean Miller put in his resignation this week. I got the email.
Why
so
is that?
I don't know. Maybe got another job offer or something like that. But wish him the best luck. Nice kid, nice guy. Got to talk to him a little bit in Volusia, and he's always real nice. So
They got
wish
a
him the best of
replacement
luck. Not that I know of. I haven't seen anything official from Dirt Car as of yet
Yeah,
for the
Mike's
World of
Got
Outlaws.
you written
so
all over it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mike hasn't.
You know what?
gotten a call
He hasn't
back yet.
applied
Let
yet.
me. I'll put that into the mix. We'll just add that to the other 17 things I'm
Yeah,
doing
what
right
else? What else? I mean,
now. Why not?
What's the big deal?
If
That
Johnny
means-
Gibson want to retire, then I'm in, man. If Johnny Gibson retired, I'd do both. I'd announce and do the PR in half a second. Not even like that job. I'm done. I'll see you guys. It's been a great run. Enjoy life. I will be in
65 episodes tonight. We had 108 live viewers last week. Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Had more live viewers than download. No.
Well, yeah.
Again, remember you can get it in the app. So if you miss it, I'm in the chat here, but I'm watching them. Yeah, it's entertaining.
What happened?
So a couple of things we can
What
talk
happened,
about. I'm like out of it tonight, man. Like, you know what it is? I went to baseball practice, so I was in like baseball coach mode. Now I got to go back into racing mode. There's only so many modes I got in a day. I think I've gone through them all.
I have to get you some new hats.
Yeah, yeah,
Just keep switching.
yeah. I need a Dirt Track Digest winter hat. That's what I got to do. Maybe I should make those.
I went from veterinary visit mode to refrigerator installation mode to racing mode, if that makes you feel better.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was.
I started off this morning in teacher mode. Not want to be there. Like,
And now I'm looking for get me a new rope mode.
Yeah.
Does
Yep.
anybody know how to tie this thing?
I was in tournament mode before I got here.
Yeah,
Were
we're
you
college
playing-
basketball. You know what's funny? Like, we listened to the games on the way out, but I didn't really got into that yet.
Gonzaga squeaked one out.
Did they squeak it out?
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
Over number 16, whoever.
Yeah.
Number
Southern.
16, who
It's number
cares?
It was
16.
what, Southern or whatever the hell it was.
But so that winners list. You want to talk NASCAR first? You want to talk snow? We want to talk weather? What do you want to talk? A lot of things we can talk about.
I know you alluded to the weather a couple times. I mean, have
Yeah,
you
the
finished your
weather
thought on
just
that?
it
Sucks.
man.
Dude, it's March.
I got
like
listen,
Williams Grove already canceled for this weekend.
I-
What do you think about
Yeah,
that? You know,
they
tracks,
did that today, this
you know,
morning.
I talked like what I said about Sealands Grove. I appreciated that they got rid of the whole weekend. If you're going to cancel it and you're not going to be able to run, cancel. What do you think about tracks canceling 3, 4, 5 days in advance?
normally.
I know Hagerstown did it last weekend too. Like on
You're seeing
like
it more
Thursday.
and more. It's more and more prevalent now.
Yeah.
Because of the economy.
well,
and
yeah, and it used
people just they don't want to see people waste their time, or if it's iffy, people aren't going to show up because
Right.
they will stay home.
Well, yeah,
rather
you're-
than
what
spending the money because everybody's budgets are tight.
right.
So they pick and choose. And if it's a beautiful day, that one they'll probably choose. If the weather is really iffy, there's a good chance they stay home. So a lot of these tracks are making a habit out of calling it, maybe the night before or
Yeah.
whatever.
during the early, early season and the late end of the season after, even Super Dirt Week for that matter. After that, I don't mind them doing that stuff. It's during the heart of the race season when they're looking at a forecast and going, well, maybe it looks like it's a 50-50 and they
Yeah.
can the race.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
You know who I do?
Because I grew up with we're going to run this.
You
at
know
all
who I
costs.
like? Lincoln, man. If they say they're racing, they
They're
do their
racing.
damnedest to get that
Yeah.
show in.
Yeah.
You know,
And
they do a hell of a job. Right.
If you drive down there and there's the slightest opportunity, they're going to run it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't get it in, it wasn't because they didn't try.
Right.
And and at that point,
Right.
you don't mind making that.
Yeah, and
You
then
know,
on,
it sucks, but you've made that right.
Yeah, then the other side, you got a place like Williams Grove. I believe their policy now is 2 hours before the gates open, they'll make a decision. So, I mean,
Which as long
again,
as they're
I would rather,
consistent-
like, for me, I'd rather know. Like, if I'm coming from New York and I'm going to Williams Grove, I want to know that they're canceled as early as possible because usually we're leaving before the time that they would cancel.
Right.
Like, I bet,
You drive all the way
I
down there
remember,
and find out.
I mean, when I first started going to Williams Grove, it was right at the beginning of, like, when I had a cell phone. So you were on the road a good 2 hours because it was so far away.
Yeah, and cell phones didn't have internet access. and
No,
all
you didn't
that
have any of
crap.
that. No, you had a phone that had phone numbers in it, and that was it. And
Right.
So anybody that cancels early, I mean, I don't like that they cancel early, but I do appreciate it as a fan not making me
Well, it
drive
saves
there.
you a buck.
Right.
Well, right, and in the long run, with the economy the way it is, like John pointed out, and the fact that they're consistently doing this now,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to be certain tracks are very consistent in doing it. They're saving people's money, and putting them in a seat maybe later on in the season that you may not have been able to make because you drove all the way to a track to find out it was canceled.
Yep. Yeah.
And that gas money could affect the number of races they're going to hit.
I think the downside is the way they watch it now is because they watch it online, all the track.
The weather, and what
they
sucks
watch
is
it
the
like a
weather.
hawk online, and sometimes they get a little knee jerk with reactions.
And the problem is you can't.
What kind of decision?
Well, here's
to
the
make.
problem though with the internet and the weather. Like you don't have a choice. Like you have to follow it because if it says it's going to rain, people automatically are like, all right, let's do something else.
Well, they
on
see
Saturday.
all the negative talk on the internet because people are, I'm not going to go because there's
it's going to rain. It's going to this.
chance.
Right.
Whereas before, people could see that so prevalently without actually watching the television.
Right.
Or
changed.
listening to your radio, people were always going to just go to the track. They always went. Now they're more apt to sit home because there's more ways to watch the weather.
Right.
You can sit right on your computer or on your phone
and watch the radar.
weather. Yeah, the radar show you a map and everything, and so now a lot of your tracks are really knee jerk as far as how they react and how quickly they make a decision because they know that people are going to stay home and they see it because they can read their comments and stuff.
Right.
Before you didn't hear what people, if they were sitting home watching the television, watching the news,
right,
the track didn't hear or know what you were thinking.
Right.
Now they know what you're thinking because everybody speaks their mind on the internet.
Well, there's two sides to that, but somebody brought up the rainout.com. I'm a member of that for a bunch of different tracks. I know Accord's got it, Utica Rome's got it, Williams Grove. I get the text message, the text message alert saying, "Hey, they're canceled." So I like that. But
I love that feature.
But mentioning the internet, being us, with Dirt Track Digest, we are, a forum. Obviously, we have a lot of chatter on that, and there's good and bad. We can get into the debate on the forums. We've had that debate a million times before, where there's good, there's bad, there's the positive. Yeah, and I know, believe me, I've read the stuff like this week. People were discussing the. I don't know why it comes up every year, and we got to discuss it for 15 pages. The fact that you cannot leave Honda Speedway and go back in.
The no re-entry policy.
It's like every year.
I hate it too, but I don't hardly
I
ever
don't even
discuss
care.
it on there because, like you said, it's been discussed.
It is
for the
what
last
it is.
12 years.
It's a dead horse, man. It's dead. Like I haven't even chimed in on it. I just don't even. I've never. The in and out policy. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's, what? If I go to a baseball game, it's an all in and out.
Right.
Once I'm in, I'm in. That's just. If I go to a hockey game, whatever. It's once you're in, you're in. That's just.
And speaking from I deal with that directly every weekend. You don't know. I know what they're going out to the parking lot to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with somebody doing that. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but from a promoter or a track owner's point of view, what's the liability?
And a lot of people do that, but not everybody does.
No,
Some people
we're
just go
not-
out to
no.
sit in their car.
Right. Yeah. And we're
Absolutely, but from the promoter end of that whole deal, you're looking at a much bigger liability when people are out in the car.
Well, I know. I mean, a lot
pounding
of
beers for the they got
especially
24
if you,
for $10 instead of $5.
If you sell beer at the track and somebody gets drunk and gets hurt on the way home, whether they drank that beer in the parking lot or in your concessionary, you're still liable because they did it on your property. So it's
that liability's there no matter where you are on the
Right,
property.
but-
If you fall in the stands or you fall in the parking lot, it's still on their property. It doesn't matter.
But that liability is there, and our society has become so litigious and getting into just we're going to sue for everything.
Did you hear that?
That
was
big
a huge word,
man.
Deal.
Can you use that on Words with Friends? Is that legit?
People,
I think so.
People will sue you
hope
for
so.
looking at your cross-eyed.
Right.
Yeah.
So from a promoter standpoint,
on.
you really have to look at how do you limit your liability.
Right. I mean, there's good and bad. It sucks. If you don't like it, sorry.
Sucks
I
for
mean,
the fans. It's great for a promoter.
I understand why they do it. I'm not saying I like it, but hey, every track's entitled to do what they want to do. It's their, the old phrase, it's their sandbox. So if they want to do that with it, they can. I did not like I know it happened to me. I went to Albany, Saratoga the first time I ever went there. I didn't realize I had that policy while I was on medication. I had an ear infection. I was supposed to take my medicine, and I left it in the car, not realizing.
And then you try to tell them that story, and they think you're full of crap.
Right, and I literally,
Sure
I'm
you are.
like, look, my car's right there. I said, I'll go to my car. You can watch me. I just need to get it. Nope. And I'm like,
Here's
policy's
the
a
key.
policy.
Here's the key. You go to my car and get it.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's
they actually used to let me out at Malta when Rusty, my son, was a baby.
Back when
Flintstone was when he was wearing diapers, you had to go out to the car during a break and change his diaper. A lot of times, they would actually let you out if you were in that scenario. Okay. But that's different. You know?
Yeah, because if
when
they say no,
when you're holding the kid and you're all by yourself, because I was generally by myself, it's just him and I. And when they see you holding the kid, then they
what are they going to do? Tell you no? So you put the kid down right next to him and change that.
Right.
Yeah, change the poopy diaper right here, man.
Fine, no problem. I'll do it right here.
Yep.
So those there are scenarios where they give you.
But
a break,
if you go to a sporting event or anything like that, there's no in and out policy.
Right. No.
It's just, that's
not most of them. Racing, there always has been.
Right.
Racing's different with that.
Right.
When you're talking about auto, everyone always compares it. Like the topic on Dirt Track Digest, they compare it to a Mets game or a Yankee game.
But my thing is, it's
or
still
a basketball
competition
game or whatever. But
it's all still
it's in an
sports.
auditorium. It's a little different than it is.
Right, but it's
race.
still sports entertainment.
I wish they had an in-and-out policy over at the Carrier Dome for that Monster Jam event, because after Ellen got upset, we ended up having to take him outside.
And that was it?
It didn't. I mean, we weren't going back in, but on the off chance that we were able to get him calmed down enough to walk back inside and kind of ease him back into it.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, you weren't going back in.
It seems to me Syracuse needs to update a few policies. Anyway, they got enough issues with policy.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with that?
Save that for another show.
Yeah, that show comes out. That show used to come on after us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's moved to Sundays now. That's Upstate Orange with
Sunday.
Yeah,
it's on Sundays
now because the tournament's begun.
Sunday. Yep. So so there, that's been the hot topic of the week. I guess that must be. You know what? I think everybody's just getting stir crazy, man. There's no racing. Like it's March. It's time to go. It's time to go racing. I mean, I'm almost 15 races in already, so I've been racing, but not everybody has the luxury to go to Florida.
You are such a racing snob.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Just rub your nose, rub everybody's nose right in it.
I'm a lucky guy. I say that all the time that I'm lucky to go to the races. I'm fortunate. My cats don't mind.
I'm getting the text messages of people that have cars for sale like crazy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's getting geared up just like all you normal racing people are.
Anybody need a Cavalier? I'm willing to sell as long as the price is right. And I need a new car. So
I'll pass them. Is it stick or auto?
It's auto.
Is it auto?
Does it need to be stick?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I'm just. Oh, that'd be a terrible death for that car. It's been such.
You
a good
can't
car.
buy a Chevy.
I'm not gonna. I have no interest in that car.
How much?
No, I can. There you go. See, it didn't take long.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, Troy.
Buy a Chevy, buy the best.
Here's the problem with it. There's an electrical issue. Like it'll run, but then it sometimes just turns off. I don't know what it.
Right?
Huh?
Buy a Chevy, buy the best. Drive a mile, walk the rest.
Oh, shut up. Listen, you know what? My Jeep, your freaking Dodge crap, is in the same boat right now. I got a freaking wheel bearing gone bad, and it only got 60,000 miles
Get
on
your
it.
shit together, man. All
I
these cars
know.
are broken down.
Everything's just falling apart. It's like, and as soon as everything can fall apart, it does. It's like it all piles on. It's like, the Jeep was fine. I drove that for like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden I realized the brakes are bad. So I'm like, now I got to change the brakes. There's $500. And then you're done with that. Then the Cavalier has a problem. Then you're like, son of a...
What do you want, like $2,000 for the Cavalier?
No, it's not even worth that, dude. It's worth about $2.
Yeah, Monopoly money.
It's about $2. I should have to pay somebody to take it away. That's how bad it is at this point.
Oh, man.
But
we couldn't get $2,000 for my wife's Jeep and your Cavalier put
we
together.
could put my Jeep. I could put the Cavalier. I could put about 50 different things with it, and I'd still have to pay you to take it away.
Between her Liberty and your Cavalier, they got 800,000 miles.
Yeah,
on combined.
the car has 288. I just got to get it to 300,000.
What year is it?
05.
People are asking.
Yeah, I know. I see it. It's funny. So, I did drive the damn thing to South Dakota. You're right. And if anybody missed it, I put up another blog video that I lost from the Lost Files this week. The ride home.
Oh, I saw your post. I didn't watch it or nothing. But
Thanks,
I saw
Dick.
It. It's like old. I didn't care.
Oh, it's from it's the Lost File. You know what? I
The
got
Lost
another
episode,
You know
right?
what's going to go up here in a couple weeks? I found some more
I have no
videos of you
idea.
and I from
Yeah, we don't need
from
to post
Speedway.
those.
Oh no, that's going up
No.
too.
You don't need to put that.
I was watching it the other night when we were snowed out. We were watching the one from when we were sitting at Hilltop Speedway, and it was when it was 87 degrees or 97 degrees. You remember that place? He's too busy worried about the phone call.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure,
works.
go for it, man.
Yeah, text her.
So, no, I was watching a video the other day. I don't know if you guys watched it, probably not. But the blog video that Balmas and I made when we went out to Ohio, there's one when we were at this place called Hilltop Speedway. and it is literally 97 degrees. Obama, how you doing? It's like, it's so goddamn hot.
I told him, get that thing out of my face. Don't talk to me. It's like 150 degrees.
Like, you could drink beer in this place, and you didn't even have to pee. Like, it would just automatically,
right out of
it'd
you.
come in and go right out. Like, it just come out your pores. It was,
like
my
that.
God,
Oh,
was it hot.
I thought. Never mind.
Never,
I did see your most recent post. I really enjoyed it. What was it about?
Oh, thanks, jerk. You are a jerk.
What's he talking
I
about?
used to like all you guys.
It's okay. We feel the same.
So no Jessica Power. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Judging by the
He didn't get through.
phone sitting on the desktop now.
Straight to voicemail.
Yeah. So
I'm sending her a text. We'll see what
they
happens.
got the mall thing going on, right? The mall show.
Yeah, she's at the however you say it, Frontenac Mall, or
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure how you pronounce it.
Craig will tell us if he's somewhere. I know there's the mall show's coming up this week, right? The Finger Lakes Mall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, I got information.
Is that this weekend?
You got information.
Hold on.
And then I think the
Finger Lakes Speed
East.
World, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, the Finger Lakes Mall, Auburn, New York. We got a press release from our good friend Paul Small, so we made sure if you pop on the front page of DTD, it's there. It's there. So got to support the cause. If you can't go to the races, go to the mall.
Go to the mall, right?
Yeah, talk. Go
to
and
Eastview this weekend.
that's the other topic that's been hot lately is the car shows. I don't know if we talked about this last week or not. Like everybody talking about how car shows don't have the same.
Eastview's this weekend too. Eastview Mall,
Yeah.
and Victor.
Yeah, they don't have the same luster that they used to. And me personally, I've talked. Where was it last weekend? I was talking to somebody about it. But mall shows to me aren't the same because you can see all the cars now on the internet. Like I don't need to go to the mall show to see the new.
It has taken it.
It sucks.
Out of it.
I mean,
the last couple of years, since living in Syracuse now, it's harder to go to the Rotterdam Mall for find a show.
oh yeah, it's tough.
Because it's
a ride.
bit of a
It's
haul.
right.
And like you said, with today's technology now, by the time the show hits, I've seen all the
cars on
If I want to go
Facebook.
on Saturday, I've seen all the pictures on Friday. So
It changes.
it's
It
not,
just
it's not a
different.
big deal for me to go there because I've already seen everything. So why drive
Right.
2.5 hours to Rotterdam?
Right. Right.
That internet's been a pretty big game changer.
Yeah,
a
in
lot
terms
of
of how
things
you promote, the mall show. Now, I still don't mind a mall show in the sense that you go and you hang out with people from racing and you talk racing.
Yep.
That's still fun.
And
That's
I
why you
think
go to Gator.
That's
and you
how
go
I
to-
met. That's how I met Dick Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you randomly meet people. Yeah, was that the gate? Were you with me the year that we had like 15 of us standing in a room at the Ramada Inn or the Red Roof Inn for the Gator show?
Yeah,
And there was like we had like
who
a
was it? Was it Craig that ended up sleeping in the bathtub because
Craig Hawley, wasn't it? Slept in the bathtub.
Yeah,
Yeah. We had we had one king size bed in this room, and there was like 60 people in there. It was crazy. There was not an inch of the floor that was not covered by somebody. Like you get up in the middle of the night, you're kicking, stepping on somebody. It was those parties were a good time though.
And yeah, that was a great
Yeah,
time.
Gator did those right.
Yeah.
because it was they always had the free beer and food.
the hotel record.
Right?
Remember that story?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone. But they always had the free. No, dude, the party. If you're staying
It
at the
was
hotel,
awesome.
I'm sorry, I missed half the conversation because I was
texting.
got a hold
No,
of
but we're
Jessica.
talking about mall.
He's trying to call her.
All
again.
right, but we're talking mall shows. But the Gator show, you stay at the hotel. And when I lived downstate, we'd come up and we'd stay at the hotel, and they would have a party afterwards. And it's in the
Right.
back room.
Saturday, right?
Saturday night.
night.
There was beer and food in the back. It was awesome.
Oh,
Free
that was-
food.
Were you
Nothing
there?
better.
Were you there when everybody was heckling the poor girl from Bob Hilbert Sportswear?
I was probably one of them.
Yeah,
I sat there with Joe Pratt.
yeah,
Formerly of Ariana.
Yeah,
He passed away a couple years ago. But yeah. We both sat there and we were talking. Yeah. Jessica, was her name, or Jennifer?
I don't remember.
I can't remember her name, but I remember. Oh, she took. Well, that's the problem when you're the only girl in a racing room full of guys. It's not going to go well for you. It's just not.
I still was the only one in the room that got a peck on the cheek because I wasn't nearly as brutal.
Nope, you were the. It's sad. You were the nice one.
I know. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot.
Stephanie.
Yes. Who called it?
Dean.
Dino.
Good grief.
Yep.
You would know too.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
You guys
man.
are something.
Oh, dude, those are fun. That's what's fun about shows, like doing that stuff, the hotels and partying.
What was the one? Brett Dale ran one, and
The motorsport show in PA was we always had way too much fun.
The guy,
Everybody's going to bed.
the guy,
It's like 2:30 in the morning, and like this dude stands up to make an announcement about something,
on the table.
and he's hammered. I mean, hammered. He stands up on a table, and the table slides out from under him,
Oh,
and
no.
beer bottles go everywhere. I mean,
This is in a hotel?
now I'm talking
Not a
'cause
hotel, a lobby.
the lobby of the hotel, because the bar was connected to it.
Of
So
a very nice hotel.
very nice.
Oh, good
and the
grief.
problem was every inch of like countertop had a beer bottle on it. There was no space because it's a bunch of rednecks. What do you think's going to happen? So there was not 1 inch of this place that did not have, like, even if you had a couch with a wooden railing on it, it was beer bottles. So this kid stood up on the table to say something, and
There
the
were
thing,
empties. There were empties in the
Shoom!
bathroom sink. There
Yeah,
were
I
empties
mean,
in
it
the
was
drinking fountain.
everywhere,
there
dude.
was empties at the
Everywhere.
What's that? What do they call it? Not the
Maitre D?
Not that.
No,
but
the check-in. The
Yeah,
check-in
yeah,
counter
yeah.
was covered.
It was
Yeah, I mean, it
covered.
was nuts. And then he goes, the manager, whoever was on that night, he goes, "That's it. Everybody go to your room. Or I'm calling the cops." And we're like, boom, we're out. Oh, that
it
was
was
fun.
like roaches when the kitchen light came
Yeah.
on. It was just
Oh,
scared.
it was awesome. But
I can't think of the one. There's like a Ruby Tuesday or a TGI Friday that's in the mall. I almost want to say it was down near like Binghamton or something like that. And Andy Harpel was there. Andrew Harpel was there. And
oh, that's what's that mall
I was
called?
down there for 2 days.
Oh crap! With BlackRock, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it was a
down-
mall show.
and
That's a mall show. That was a good
I didn't
time,
have
too.
any place to stay, but I ended up. Yeah.
So, all right.
was-
Anyways, what's it called?
Arnett Mall?
No,
Arnott.
that's
No,
that's
that's
not
not
Woodhull.
Woodhull.
That's,
That's not
this
Oakdale.
weekend. That's
Not
this
Oakdale.
That's
weekend. too.
Woodhull. That's Woodhulls.
It might have been Oakdale.
Oakdale.
Oakdale. There it is. Yep, we're good. We got it. Okay, we're done with mall shows.
Okay.
Actually, I think we're talking mall shows, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think we are.
Yeah.
We got Jessica Power now joining us on the 31st lap. Jessica, you want to tell us where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm at the Frontenac Mall in Kingston, Ontario, my hometown. They put on a car show or a motorsport expo every spring, and I'm fortunate enough that I'm in the show this year. It was my first year last year, and we're back again this year, so it's going really well so far.
Good deal.
By saying that, you said that you're fortunate enough to be back in. Is that is it like invitation only or?
No,
Oh.
I guess I shouldn't say fortunate. Anybody can come if their car's ready. We've always planned, ever since I started racing, I said I wanted to be in this show. It was kind of my goal for the start of the season, and we've never been ready. And last year was the first year we were ready, and we just, I guess, been fortunate enough that we didn't have too much work to do over the winter, so we're ready this year, too.
They got a nice turnout?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's started this morning officially, and it runs until Saturday afternoon. So it's pretty quiet during the day, but as the night progresses, we get more and more people in. And Friday night and Saturday are usually the busiest with people, off for the weekend and checking out all the cars.
Do the Canadians party at the mall shows just as efficiently as they do at the races?
They do not, no. In any way. It's kind of disappointing.
It might be safe for me to go.
I was listening to you guys tell stories, and that sounds like a pretty fun mall show.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Sure I don't.
The things I don't remember.
I remember having to pull over at 81 and hang out the door of my Monte Carlo while I got sober.
Yeah. That was not me, thank you.
No, it was because of you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
We got rules. If you don't remember it, it didn't happen.
That's a good rule.
Yeah,
Like
see?
that.
Yeah, go with that. You can use it.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I got a lot of rules. Holy mackerel. I don't remember crap.
Oh, that comes with
In
egg
that case, there's winners that are credited with victories that Mike doesn't believe should count.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, make up your own rules, right?
Yeah, you got to. You got to. Okay, back on topic. Focus. We got like ADD tonight. We can't keep anything going. We're all over the place.
Jessica Power's coming to Canandaigua Motorsports Park this year, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we are. It's 2 weeks away. I can't believe it.
Well, don't count those chickens yet.
I know.
The weather's no different down south here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Weather sucks.
Let's hope it cooperates.
Oh, can you hear? You still there?
Still here.
Okay.
Oh,
All
there she
right. I
is.
thought we lost you.
You let her
Thought we lost
talk.
Hung up yet.
If you would have let her talk.
I'm letting her talk.
Can you guys hear me this time?
I can
The
hear
last
you.
2 times we did this, it's
I
been
can
really hard
I
to
can
hear.
hear you.
I know, right?
Well, they're not letting me hold the phone. Last week I held the phone for the interview, and that didn't go well.
Oh, no, okay.
No,
Did you drop
so-
the phone?
Oh, no, I just couldn't figure out how to make it
I
work.
wish you would have.
Yeah. Actually, if I dropped the phone, it would have been an improvement as to what I was doing. So
Wow.
yeah,
That must
yeah,
have been
Jess.
bad.
Jessica, I'm not very good at that stuff. I'm not very technical.
I would have picked it up and saved things.
Yeah. Oh man.
Somebody's got to pick it up.
All right, so back to it, Jessica. So the mall show, you guys are hanging out up there in the mall. How many race cars and et cetera are in there? And how does it? Is it different for you than like say the Gator show or the Parts Peddler? Is it a different? Obviously, it's a different clientele, et cetera. And how do you think does it help promote you?
I think it does. It certainly helps promote locally. I mean, there's no track in Kingston. There used to be many years ago, but they shut it down. So I think it helps. It brings awareness back to the sport in Kingston for sure. There's a lot of local racers in Kingston, and we have to travel anywhere to race, so it's hard to promote yourself at home in that way. So it's really nice to be able to get out to the mall and have people come and see me and see the car at the same time. I mean, sure, you can be on Facebook and Twitter and the website, and that's all great, but the face-to-face contact is really, it's important. So you can build relationships. There's been lots of young kids in. They're getting in the car, and I think that's really a highlight. I know when I was little, it would have been so cool to get in a race car. So I'm glad that we can do that for them.
Yeah, that's always, you got to have that fan interaction. It's just very important, as you said.
Definitely. And like you said, it's a totally different clientele than the Gator show. I mean, people that go to the Gator show know racing. They love racing. Here, it's, to be honest, during the day, it's a lot of elderly or retired folks that, go to the mall to have a coffee and chat with their friends. So it's
mall walking.
Yeah,
What all these weird looking cars are doing in the way.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, but I mean, they ask questions and they go from being skeptical and cars in the way to being like, wow, I can't believe you do this. And I think that's one of the biggest things for me as a female in the sport. It's not that I get more attention. It's that people look at me and go, there's no way you drive that car.
Right.
But I was laughing today at work. I work at a business school, so it's working and racing is very different for me. People at work say there's no way I drive a race car. People at the racetrack say, no, God, there's no way you work at a business school.
Yeah, they don't. I know the feeling on that one. My worlds do not cross. I have like one or two kids at school that know what I do. They know who I am, like that I do the racing stuff outside of it, but they don't. Yeah. It doesn't cross. It doesn't cross paths at all.
No.
No, it's nice when it does, though. I mean, there's a couple of people I work with who come and watch, and that's really exciting for me because they get to see me outside work, and, I get to give them a little bit of insight into what I do, spend my time when I'm not in the office.
In the office. An office job.
Don't feel
I
bad
know,
about
it sounds so boring.
Hey, every job's what you make of it, right?
World's crossing over. My world doesn't even cross with the same four creatures that I do a show with every Thursday.
Yeah, I know. We don't. You don't exist during the week.
No, it's because anytime I go to a motorsports event and somebody ends up leaving with something that looks like one of them things you're videotaping, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good grief.
So, Jess, we have a headline on your interview here that says you hope to attend Race 101. Tell us a little bit about what Race 101 is and the program, etc.
Yeah, so Race 101 is a racing school in Denver, North Carolina. It's about 40 minutes from Charlotte. And they take in, I don't know, about a dozen students every year. It was a bit smaller class this year. And it's designed to, let me think, what does it stand for? Research, analyze, oh, God, I can't remember. And
Adam's going to kill you.
You're done.
No.
No, I fail. I fail.
That's it. You're grounded.
Wait. Phone's breaking up. Phone's breaking up. Quick.
But the point is, it really is an amazing program. We've been down to class twice in North Carolina, and we had our first online class last week, and we have them all through the summer, and we go back down to Denver in November to do some testing. And even in the 3 sessions we've had so far, I have learned a tremendous amount. Anything from motors to shocks to PR. I mean, what you have to do to promote yourself. Adam does a great job with all that. That's something that I really struggle with. So it's been really great to get me out of my comfort zone and doing stuff like that.
All right, here's what it is. Research, analyze, consult, educate.
Educate. Consult. It was consult that I was missing.
There you go.
And one-on-one. And it really is one-on-one. They really, they teach us as a class, but it's such a small class. We've become like a little family already, and they're willing to answer any question, I think, any time of day or night. I haven't emailed at any crazy hour yet, but I'm sure at some point that'll happen. So it's a really great program. I would definitely recommend it for any young racer who's aspiring, to go places. It's definitely a great program.
Yeah, I know a lot of folks that have gone to that and have said some very positive things about it. So
yeah, definitely, it's just great. And we're holding a silent auction here at the mall. We got some local businesses to donate a few things for us, and we're just trying to raise a little bit of money because unfortunately flights down and back aren't that cheap. So
drive.
We gotta support it somehow. So we're hoping to just even any little bit helps, right? So we're gonna try and do that this weekend.
Hit up those mall walkers.
I know, you never know.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got a couple tickets to a couple of the big sprint car races down that way this summer with Tony Stewart and Casey Kane at Fulton and Tony Stewart at Canandaigua. So hopefully that'll pique some people's interest.
I'm peaked already. We're talking about sprint cars. All right.
It always goes back to sprint cars.
Hey, that's it. Buy a sprint car. We can talk every week.
I wouldn't want to talk to you every week. I don't want to drive a sprint car.
Oh, that's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Thank you.
What? Don't buy a sprint car?
Thanking her, not you.
Oh, what?
No sprint cars.
Nobody likes sprint cars. No love. No love for the Wing Warriors.
It's not that we don't like them, but there's just other things that we like
more.
A little better.
Yeah, like you like midgets.
I like sprint cars. They just got to take the top off.
Yeah.
So the weekend schedule at the mall, do they have like an autograph session planned for you guys during the point sometime, or you just kind of hang out and wing it by the car all weekend long?
We do just kind of hang out and wing it. They don't have a formal autograph session. Unfortunately, a lot of the drivers don't really come out and stay with their cars. But there are a few of us who do. And it's tough. I got to work all day, so I can't be here during the day, but I'll be here Saturday. So I come at night after work, and then I spend all day Saturday. So anytime anybody wants to walk by and ask for an autograph, I'm here.
Yeah. That's good. I know you and I talked a little bit about it at the Gator Show, how you had commented that not a lot of guys stay with their cars and stuff during the course of the weekend. And I don't know. To me, I think that's very important. If your car's there, you should be there with it.
Exactly. One of the biggest things Adam teaches us is we are the product. The driver is the product. You change race cars. You go to a different class of car, and it's always changing. We are the products. We should be promoting ourselves as much as we are the race car. So
yeah, you just never know. You're talking about the mall walkers and a lot of elderly people being there during the day. All it takes is just to bump into that one person who may not know, and the curiosity picks up. You start explaining what the car's all about, what you do, and you never know. Maybe they own a company, and all of a sudden maybe they want to get a little more involved, and all of a sudden they're throwing you $500 for a sponsorship or whatever it may be. That's how those things start. So if you're not there, to talk to them, that's never going to happen.
Well, yeah, and I actually last year at the show, we were here. We came out full force. We had our T-shirts on sale, and I think we were ahead of the game last year. We were, I would say, probably more prepared than anybody came to the show. And we actually there was a guy who owns, it's called Wings Live Bait and Tackle. It's a local, or fairly local bait shop. And he had a little shop in the mall for this show because he knows it brings a lot of people in. And he came around the corner, and he actually approached me and said, I want to be on your car. And we worked together last year, and it went really well, and we're actually parked in front of his shop this year. So, you never know when these things are going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you want to tell us a little bit about where we can expect to see you this year, what the plans are?
Yeah, we're undecided yet for sure. We'll be at Brockville on Saturday nights, and we're going to follow the Dirt Northeast Tour again. It's a tough one this year. There's a lot of midweek shows, and there's a lot of traveling, but I think we're up for it. We raced, obviously, Mohawk last year on Friday nights, and Cornwall once or twice, but we're not actually sure this year whether we're going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're not really sure yet. If we do Sunday, it'll be Cornwall. Obviously, that's the only place around us that races on Sunday nights. It's getting harder and harder to get out of work early on Friday, so
Yeah.
might have to make a switch. But we really like Mohawk, and we'd like to be able to maintain that relationship with them and go back there this year if we have the opportunity.
Good deal. All right, well, we appreciate you coming on. If there's anybody else you want to, any sponsors you want to plug your website,
Yeah,
Twitter,
of course.
Facebook,
Always
whatever you got.
Craig at Finish Line Web Design. He does a great job.
Hey, we know that
over
guy.
Best Line. Oh, sorry.
Chris said we know that guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And all the people who supported me in the silent auction this weekend, Starting Line Hobbies here in town, Thousand Islands RV, Craig at Finish Line Web Design, Speedy Auto Service, Fulton Speedway, Canandaigua Speedway. They both gave me a pair of tickets for those sprint car shows. Wings Live Bait and Tackle. I'm sure. Racers Preferred Models actually donated a model for us
Oh, that's
to
cool.
auction
Nice.
off.
Nice.
So we got some good prizes.
Good deal. Good
That's
deal.
neat.
Well, we appreciate you being on. We wish you the best of luck for 2013. And we'll have you on again sometime. And as the year goes on, you let us know how you're doing. All right, Jessica?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Another year
Mike,
on
you
the,
didn't get to ask.
another year on the Sportsman Tour.
She races for wins. You guys are all jerks.
What'd you say?
No, they're making fun of me in the
what
chat
do you
room.
got going on in the chat room? 'Cause it's
Or
like
she's making
two kids.
They're making fun of me because 2 weeks ago, or last week, I asked Brett Marks. I'm like, "Are you racing for championship? Or are you racing? Are you gonna? Are you there for wins? I mean, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ken was all over.
yeah. But the reason I asked that after I had to clarify was that in Pennsylvania, some guys race for championships, like they go for the title, and other guys just are there for the money. And then when there's a big show somewhere else, they leave and they go somewhere else. So
So what
I
are you
had
racing for?
Right, yeah, that's what I
Points?
asked, and I get
Cash.
I get mocked. I get mocked
So
by
this
Ken.
week, so
in the
this
chat
week you
room.
shut up and you get beat up again.
I know I can't win. Oh,
Here it comes again.
oh man, you guys all suck.
And for those of you that don't
But
know what's
seriously,
going
is
on in the chat room,
Yeah, get in the chat room.
join in.
Yeah.
If you're listening live, obviously those of you on the you can get in the chat room if you're listening on your iPod, but it's not going to help you. We're not gonna, more than likely, we're not going to be there. So, but hey, go for it. Let us know how it works out for you. Talk to yourself. I do all the time.
Do you lose the
Dude,
argument?
I have the best.
I win every time. It's great.
Then you're still okay. When you
Me,
start
myself,
losing,
and I
worry.
have the best conversations.
Oh, I know.
Holy crap.
I know it's awesome.
I've never lost an argument yet.
I
but when I do,
think I had a conversation today on my way to the meet you to the carpool out here. I'm talking about if I won the Mega Millions, 312 million. I'm like, what would be the first thing I buy? And of course, you're thinking it, but you're actually saying it out loud too because you're a moron.
let me guess. You said a website?
No, I already bought that.
Oh, you know what he said?
I spent my first
He said-
million on that.
We're talking about winning, say, $300 million in this weekend's Powerball. And you know what he said he would buy? First thing?
A new Cavalier?
He said he would buy a diecast.
Diecast cars. I buy
I said
every sprint car diecast
I
ever
said
made.
a diecast. I go, you gotta buy the whole company and you can make whatever you want. You don't just buy the diecast. You buy the whole
Even-
damn place.
Even the Aaron Crocker car?
Screw it. Buy it.
Buy them all.
I
Go with
said,
it.
I said to him, I'd be buying race cars, like real cars. You actually get in and drive them.
The thing that brought Mallet back to earth was one of the students in the back of the room said, "Is this going to be on the Regents?"
Yeah, is this on the Regents? No. Actually, you laugh about that, but today.
That happened yesterday.
No, today we got my U.S. history class is. I really enjoy U.S. history,
But do your students?
Oh, actually, they do because here's why. I'll tell. I spend 15
Even though
minutes.
every time you're part of history, you don't know it.
Yeah, I spend 15 minutes actually on topic, and the other 15 minutes not even remotely related to what I'm talking about. Kind of like what we do here. Like today I was
It
talking
was just
about.
emptiness.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, man.
I hope you piss your pants over there. I really do.
I'm close.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm not going to pee on my foot.
Oh,
Good Lord.
I'm gonna sweat it out. I don't even have to pee. You guys gonna be good?
So, anyway.
Did your wife forget to give you your pills today, Chris, or what? Man,
She gave him 2 extra.
what are you laughing at, birthday boy?
Birthday boy.
I didn't even give a crap. He's like 54 now, and
Yeah, I know.
it's awesome.
Is he enjoying retirement?
Yeah, and I'm still changing his diapers.
Oh man. So anyway,
You were saying?
I was talking about America and how we're awesome and we took over half the world during the early 1900s. And one kid's like, "Isn't that wrong?" I go, "No, everybody else did it, so we did it too." But then we ended up on a tangent about, I don't even remember. We ended up in like Europe, and then we're talking about drones, and I don't even know. I have no idea how we got to where we were.
You're supposed to be teaching that class, you know.
They were learning something. They learned about drones today. That we can kill American citizens overseas, but we can't kill them here.
I'd like to tell.
Literally, that's what we ended up talking about.
I'd like to tell a little story.
Oh boy, what do you got?
It's never little.
It's a good story.
No story he tells is ever little or short.
It's a good story.
He tells a story like,
Listen, will you let me do it?
Listen.
yeah, the
This
voice
is-
of reason
See,
here.
this is why it takes so long, because you
No,
always
you
do
cannot.
this.
Listen, I hate to burst your bubble, and I love you to death, but you can't tell a story. It's true.
Mike,
you
just
take
tell-
forever.
Mike, just tell it for him.
You know what it is? It's like
He
it's
can't.
like
He doesn't know it.
I don't know it, but it's like, I want the Reader's Digest version of everything. Give me the quick details. That's all I need.
Let me have the crib notes.
That's it. Go ahead.
I had
Tell your story.
I did a contest
Get comfortable.
for the fantasy league on Facebook, trying to get people to go on my Facebook page for the
Right.
the league to like the page. I was offering a free team to the 100th person to like the page.
Mm-hmm.
The 100th like came across about a week and a half ago,
Right.
and I contacted the person that won it.
Mm-hmm.
Got him a free team. Well, come to find out that the dude he grew up here in this area, as a kid, went to Canandaigua.
Mm-hmm.
He's now living in the state of Washington,
Mm.
and he's in the military.
Wow.
He's stationed in Afghanistan,
Oh.
like right now.
Right.
So I was chatting with him on Facebook last night. He turned in his team and stuff. He got it to me a little late, and I said, "Dude,
What,
I
dude,
understand.
come on,
You're in
yeah.
Afghanistan.
You're in
I'll give-
Afghanistan. I got respect for that.
Yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, because the communication factor, obviously, it took him a few days to get me the team that he selected and all that stuff. So I just thought it was kind of neat. I got a player in my league that
that's
not
cool,
only lives
man.
in the state of Washington, but he's stationed
Serves in the military
in
and yeah.
Afghanistan, all that.
Hey,
The first
all
version
the
of his
stuff they
team,
do for us. He got it in a few days late. So what?
Yep. Yeah.
the first version of that team came through, and all the names were censored.
Yeah. Who's this guy? Matt
What?
censored. Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
cool.
I thought that was pretty.
That's
cool.
pretty cool. That's
John just
you know
got
what?
6 drivers on a federal list.
Yeah.
Being watched.
That's cool though. That's definitely cool. Yeah, come on. You know
Should've gave
the
it-
government's looking at dirt modified rate. What the hell is this? You think there's some guy in Washington that actually knows that? Some 5-star general or 4-star general, whatever the hell they are, sitting there going, man, I forgot to get my fantasy league in. Damn it.
Hey,
Yeah, and now he's getting out a drone and seeking Bombas' house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
I'll
his
drop my team off.
what his rank is or anything like that. But he said it, and I'm not even sure if he's in the army or whatever. I didn't get into that. He did say that he's been in the military for 20
cool.
years though,
Cool.
so it's been a while.
Right.
But he grew up going to Canandaigua.
That's cool.
His
That's
favorite
very
driver is
cool.
Alan Johnson and that's pretty
Ellen
cool.
Johnson.
Yep.
What else? What was I had another topic I was going to talk about. What was it? I know. You know what I've been addicted to lately, Bombas, and you'll enjoy this. Loud pedal videos.
I know somebody else that's addicted.
I've
to
been
them,
watching them like crazy, and somebody posted one earlier today, and I was watching it.
too.
But
Had to be Ty because he's usually one that posts.
no, actually, who was it? Hold on. I
Loud,
love Loud Pedal.
Loud
Have you guys
Pedal-
ever watched any of the Loud Pedal videos?
Loud Pedal does
Maybe.
an excellent job with their videos. Their promotional stuff is really, really good too.
Hold on. I'll load one right now.
I'll tell you the one thing I don't like about promotional videos, though. It doesn't matter who it is; they always put music. I hate videos that have racing videos
love
that
it.
have music. I can't stand it.
See, I'm gonna play. You know what? I'm gonna play
I wanna
one.
Hear the cars.
I'm playing one right now,
It's
just
not
to
a
make you mad.
promotional Video.
Here it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can
How
put
are
it.
you
Actually-
watching?
Watch. See, look. Oh,
That's kind of cool.
A little higher.
hi. Oh, this is like a test.
There you go.
Hey, look at that. New
But this is
technology.
like, hey, this is as ghetto as it gets right here.
It's almost as ghetto as our interview system.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta shut that off, because if we play more than 25 seconds of that, YouTube's gonna kick the show off.
Shut up.
Yep. They've been cracking down on the music show, and now they're watching everything that Finger Lakes
Oh,
one's posting.
shut up.
I'm not joking. Trust me. This is one of the only serious things I'll say on the show tonight. I promise.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because everybody.
No, Loud Pedal does a great job on their videos.
Yeah.
I've got a few of their DVDs at home, and they do a wonderful, wonderful job. They do. I hate any video. I'm not just strictly talking about Loud Pedal. I'm talking about anybody or anything. If you, Rich, did your own YouTube video and it was a racing video, I hate people that take racing videos inside the car, inside the cockpit, or whether it's just from the stands showing a video footage, and they put music. I want to hear. To me, one of the biggest things about racing, it's not just the competition; it's the sounds and the smells. And when I
How do you smell a video?
When I see a video, I want to hear the sounds of racing.
It's really funny.
I want to
See,
hear the sounds.
I love the music videos like
I hate
that.
the
I
music.
love that.
Drives me nuts.
Even when I drove, I put my damn iPod in there and listened to the music.
What?
Yes.
Listen, he's talking
That
about.
ain't
He
right.
ain't talking about sportsman racing.
No,
He's talking
I'm
about
talking
his-
about the four-cylinder car.
Well, when he gets
Not
stuck in
to-
the mud and he sits out there for 200 laps, you got to have something to do.
And not to mention, I took the one that had video on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Racing for me is all
No,
those things combined.
the sound.
So when I want to,
No, see, there's a certain smell
when
that
I
like,
watch
but
racing on
methanol.
whether it's television or internet, and I'm watching a
Can you
video.
imagine John up
I
in his
want
TV
the sound.
scratching sniffles?
I hate the when they put
Smell-o-vision.
music
Yeah.
over the sounds of the cars. That drives me crazy. I can't stand that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Chris, make sure the next video we do has
apparently
music
so
over
does the
it.
rest of America. I'm
No,
about
all
the only
the-
one that enjoys the sounds of the cars.
All the promotional trailers that we do, the trailers and highlight reels and stuff, have music beds underneath them that are now coming from video blocks, which is something that Finger Lakes One signed up with. Its royalty-free music, and we do that just so that we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean
that's why
yeah,
I
oh,
don't.
know.
I mean, I don't need the cease and desist letter, and I don't want that attention. I'm more than happy to do it the right way the first time and not screwed up.
No Harlem Shake. What I hate those videos.
Oh my God!
yeah, what the hell is that?
What
anyway?
is the,
what is
the
it?
freaking
this
craze
is-
with that BS?
I don't know. I tell you, the funniest one.
I've seen the
Hey,
term all over the place. I don't even know what it is.
The
Really-
funniest one I saw was one like the Miami Heat did one. I don't get the point of it, but whatever. They dance, whatever. It's 30 seconds, but the Minnesota Timberwolves did like a reactionary one, and it's this guy doing a Harlem Shake, dancing in a Heat jersey, and he walks up, and it's like the Minnesota Timberwolves mascot, and he hits him with a baseball bat in the head. But then the
Perfect.
Heat made one back though. They said, enjoy being like one thing you're in every year or something that's never good, and it's like Minnesota Heat, welcome back to the draft lottery, or Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, it was pretty funny that they were going back and forth, but anyways, yeah, I'm done with that too. We're moving on from that. Yeah, the Harlem Shake. I don't know. You know what it is? Have you seen any of those videos?
I have seen. I'm familiar with the Harlem Shake, but at this point, I can probably
I'm
say that I
not
have
doing
not
this.
seen.
Listen.
I have not seen the Harlem Shake, nor am I familiar with what Gangnam Style looks like.
Gangnam
Listen,
Style.
You say Harlem Shake to me, I think about being drunk, running through Harlem, pissing on a garbage can, and shaking it off just to get the hell out of there for the
I've
cops
heard-
to find me.
I've heard of the-
That's what I think when I hear
That-
Harlem Shake.
I've heard of the
The inner
Harlem
mind.
Shuffle.
No. There's
Rich
no
Post.
there's no shutting that off. there is no shutting that off.
I've
Oh
heard of
my
the Harlem
God.
Shuffle
That's
by the Rolling Stones. I don't know what
Yeah,
the hell
no,
Harlem Shake
no.
is.
No, I
No.
keep hearing all this Harlem Shake video, Harlem Shake. Who gives a crap?
I know JJ said something about a Harlem Shake thing that he did his intro at Bristol. All the drivers get to pick their song. that they
I
get
don't care
introduced
about
to.
it, and I'm sure the 17 people
And
watching
he-
live don't either.
He did it because they showed it
All
on
17 of
television.
them?
I didn't know what
Oh,
the
him
hell it
doing the
was. They were
shake?
just doing a goofy dance. I
Well,
didn't know what it was.
since we're on NASCAR, how about Larson? I'm surprised he didn't.
Yes, we got to do Larson, and then
You setting the clock?
we'll do that, and we'll
Yeah, so then we'll wrap
with-
it up so we
yeah.
can go home and watch the SU game.
Yep.
And everybody else that's probably watching wants to watch the SU
Watch
game.
the SU game that's not going to count
Yeah.
in another 2 years.
Everything just went poof,
Yep. Yep.
dropped right to the floor.
It's about that time, huh?
Yeah. I've had to.
Kyle did a masterful job.
He did,
Saturday.
I
I thought he did a great job.
I wish he would have saved the wreck from Daytona for last weekend.
Mike,
Well,
you
yeah.
actually got to watch it.
Once he played that card, he couldn't play it again Saturday.
Right. He didn't have
There was
that.
no way he would have come out of there alive.
There was no way.
Well, I don't
although
know.
It was
Although
Kyle
you're,
Busch.
you're at Bristol.
It was Kyle Busch, so they
You're-
might have taken it a little differently than the kid he dumped.
Well, you're
Right.
right. Well, and on the
Yeah.
flip side of that, does Kyle Larson really want to dump Kyle
No, because
Busch
Kyle
for
Busch
a
will
win?
dump
No.
you back.
Yes, 'cause
Dump
it-
you? I think you could do a little more than that.
Yeah,
he'll
come on.
pay
He's a
him-
big sissy. He's
he'll pay him-
all
Oh, I didn't
talk.
say he's
He
going to
is
get out of the
all
car
talk.
and do it. He'll do it on
Kyle
the track.
will
'cause he's
pay him
proven
back
with
at
a
some
truck.
point, and it ain't worth it. Finish second and go
Jeff
on.
Gordon edition.
He needed a good points day.
Hey,
Hey,
he damn near won that.
Did we
race.
talk about the Jeff Gordon video last week?
The
Pepsi
commercial
Max
where-
commercial?
Pepsi Max commercial with the
Even
the
though it's
salesman?
fake, that is freaking awesome.
Oh my God! Did I laugh,
Dude, that was another
Do
example
we
of me
even know?
almost peeing
Do
myself.
we even know that it's fake?
It's fake. Yeah, I've read some different things on it. It's fake.
Who cares?
You know that for a fact.
Yeah, I don't care
Yeah.
if it's fake or not.
It's
Dude,
willing
it's
to buy it.
awesome.
It's funny
It's
as shit.
awesome.
I know that.
That
I
guy,
laugh my ass off.
I mean, his face.
Fake or not, he's a
fake
hell
is
of an
not,
actor.
It's funny. It is funny. He's
mean-
like, oh god, when he's going up when they go up the ramp.
WWE is fake, and I'm willing to believe that. So
I watched
whatever.
that too.
You know,
Can't
I
see
mean,
me.
It's all good.
you can't. Nice job.
That's copyright infringement. Need to stop.
What the hell was that?
If you throw your
John
eye,
Cena.
Who?
You can't
don't
see me. This is
don't
his
worry
thing.
about it, John.
It's
John, five knuckle shuckle. Hello.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Wrestling.
Wrestling, man.
WWE.
I don't watch that gay crap.
Oh, jeez. Now you got to
No.
make racial slurs.
Right,
You
now
can't
you got-
just,
yeah.
way to
But
go.
you'll
Way to
watch
go.
midgets.
That's right. Absolutely. But they don't wrestle.
No, I've seen it. Monterey's and where is that? Monterey's has midget wrestling like once every couple months.
We need to go watch a Syracuse game.
Oh man,
Wrestling. Good grief.
Oh,
Why the hell are we talking about wrestling?
because it's awesome.
Yeah.
WrestleMania's coming up, man. Come on.
Sure is. Yep. Oh,
Listen,
Paul
what-
Bear.
listen-
Paul Bear died.
Yeah,
Did you
listen.
see that?
Again.
Let's be honest.
Paul Blair from Fort Plain?
No, the same.
No.
The same kind of people that watch monster trucks, watch wrestling, watch racing. It's all the same kind of
Come
entertainment
on, say
spectrum.
it. You looked right at me when you said it. You were
What?
gonna say. You were gonna say.
You like it?
Say it. You were gonna say figure eight racing.
Figure eight. It's all the same. Demolition Derby. That stuff all falls into this. It's entertainment, man. You gotta like it.
Yep.
It's
People
funny.
want to see a train wreck.
Yeah, I know. I bring up.
Well, they came to the right place tonight, didn't
Yes,
they?
I
they
love it. I
did.
have kids at school that walk in like, "Hey, Mr. Mel, did you watch Raw last night?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, The Rock is totally gonna beat John Cena." Because if you smell what the Rock is cooking,
You got rocks. You got rocks in your head.
You
you
just
don't get it. You don't get it. Bulma has no idea.
You're going to have to
Good
explain this to
Lord.
Bombas all the
What?
way back to your house.
No, he doesn't.
What?
He doesn't have to explain anything.
Listen.
What? Yeah, that's Stone Cold.
Huh?
No, it's what?
If
Brock
you're
Lesnar.
cold- if
hey,
you're cold, turn
Brock,
up the
now
heat.
here's something funny. I downloaded Brock Lesnar's theme song. I might use it this year for the beginning of races. I like
that's
it.
cool.
It's got the. It's got this really cool beat to it.
Yep.
I'd say I'd play it, but we only get 20 seconds before it's
25 seconds,
Oh,
and then
25.
Vince McMahon will be on the phone.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You got no
Imagine
chance. That's what you got.
It's all right. Well, we've got Vince McMahon
Is
on
he
the phone. We'll
related
get
to-
an interview.
Is he related to Paul McMahon?
No, he's not.
No, it's not even spelled the same, John.
Yeah.
Come on,
Wait,
John.
yeah, it is.
No.
Is it McMahon?
It's
No,
with an
I
O,
thought
and
it
the
was
race
O,
is with an
McMahon.
A.
Yeah. No, not the same. Wow. But we have got. This is like one of those shows where we've gotten random.
Yeah.
Like
This is
extreme.
a demolition derby.
Yeah,
Let's
it
get
is.
the hell-
It is all
Let's
over
get
the
the hell
place.
out of here. I want to go home.
We're done. What do you think?
I'm gonna go back watching the
Sable?
tournament.
No,
I want
Trish
to make
Stratus.
See how bad my sheets are right now. Let's get out of here.
It's fake. I know that. These people. I know it's fake.
I don't care.
Right. I don't care that it's
If
fake.
she's
It's
gonna-
entertainment.
If she's going to wear all those little clothes and wrestle
Yep.
around with that little girl and all those little clothes,
Coming
I
up,
don't
Daubers.
care.
We got Daubers coming up live
I know
at
wrestling
the end of the month.
When's
Yeah,
that?
Yeah,
It'll
when
be-
is that again? I
It's going to
keep
be March
forgetting.
30th. Right?
30th, or we can push
Isn't
it
there
off
a
to-
race
So that's
that day?
next. That's next
Yeah.
Saturday.
There's a race that day. Right?
BlackRock's got their
Next Saturday?
their rock launcher next
that ne-
Saturday.
I won't be. Where am I going?
Bridgeport, probably.
No, I haven't committed to that yet. I'm not sure.
Sealands
That's the
Grove?
Doug Hoffman race, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. We're going to be back here next Thursday. Daubers on March 30th. Thanks for joining us. That'll do it for this edition of the 31st Lap.
Schlong.
www.fingerlakes1.com. Come on and join the fun, log on to Finger Lakes One. www.fingerlakes1.com.